y'all, it is me, Lauren, here with Plan with Laur. Today's video is part of a series that I'm releasing for Erin Condren LifePlanner Launch. In the planner community, this is a big deal. It's like a birthday for all of us. We are going to talk all about choosing your 2023 planner. Yes, you heard me right, 2023 planner. Because the planners that we're buying in the Erin Condren LifePlanner Launch will be the planners that we use in 2022 and 2023. And we're gonna talk about what you should consider to make the time and the money that you are spending in your planner worth it. In the first video, which do not worry, I will go ahead and link down below, I'll share my comprehensive Erin Condren launch day guide. It has all the important details that you need to know about this launch, and with some sneak peeks into how the planners are designed, flip through videos, accessories, what my favorites are. Now, the first year that I bought my Erin Condren planner, I was so overwhelmed at launch. I had no idea how to choose among what felt like 100 new planners, the new accessories, all the different combinations. It honestly was information overload. I don't know if anyone feels that way during this launch. So I made it my mission to make launch make sense because, you know, that's what I do as your type A BFF. Because let's be honest, if you're going to invest a year or more of your time and probably spend a bunch of money, it better be worth it, right? Which is why I think we all can benefit from having a system to help us better navigate through launch. Now, before we jump into today's video, I wanna know, what do you think is the most important criteria when choosing a planner? Let me know in the comments down below. So why do you need a system when it comes to launch? It may sound like overkill that people may think they need a system to choose their planner. So let me tell you a story. When I first entered the planner community during my first launch, I bought like 5 new planners because everyone was just talking about how amazing they were. I spent a lot of money. I'll even admit a little bit more money than I was comfortable with. And I did this because I was captivated by what people were sharing about these planners on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And I fell victim to the shiny object syndrome because I literally was like a kid in a candy store. And for each of the planners that I bought, I even got a whole bunch of accessories. On launch day, and when all this mail arrived, I was a happy camper. But I didn't end up using these multiple planners, and what I ended up with was hundreds of dollars worth of planner supplies that were collecting dust. That is a promise that we are gonna make to ourselves that is not what we are going to do this year. And I think the first and foremost question that you need to ask yourself is, what type of planner are you? Now, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of different ways that you can actually go ahead and use your planner, but I typically see like 5 main uses of how people use their planners. Either your planner is your primary scheduling tool. Your planner is mostly tasks and to-do lists. Your planner is where you set and track your goals. Your planner is where you keep memories, journal, and reflect on your life. Or your planner is a command center, and it's a little bit of everything. But I think that understanding what the function of your planner is really helps you choose what planner is the best for you. Because, for example, if you find yourself as a scheduler, then your planner probably needs to be something that's time-based. If you're using your planner to set and to track your goals, you probably need something that's a little bit more dedicated to goal planning. So my first tip is to decide the purpose of your planner so that you can be purposeful in what you buy. So once we understand the purpose of our planners, then we go to what I like to call my 5C planner system, and the 5 C's stand for cost, coil, customization, components, and cover. This is like a system that I use. It's not anything like hard and fast, but it does help me in deciding which planners that I want to use. The first decision I make is about the coil or the binding. Do you want a coiled planner or a bound planner or a binder? Maybe even a disc planner. It's all about preference here. I know for me personally, I love coiled and bound planners. The next thing is components. By this I mean everything in the planner from cover to cover. How is the planner laid out? What is the daily or weekly layout? Can I plan in this from day to day and week to week? Does it have enough flexibility for me in my life? Then I like to think about customization. Can I personalize and customize this planner to make it even more mine? Now, I think the most customizable planners are the disc planners, where you can literally mix and match the inserts and things that you put into and pull out of the planner. With Erin Condren, I get to decide the cover that I want, as well as the coil color, and the layout on the inside. Now, it's not always an easy decision to make, but it's definitely a fun one. And the last thing that we're gonna talk about, but certainly not least, is cost. And I think it's important to have a conversation with yourself on how much realistically do you want to spend on a planner. If the price is wrong, the planner isn't gonna work for me, but if it passes all 5 of these checks, then I probably am likely to get it. Now, shiny object syndrome is real, y'all, especially this time of year. So I think it's so important to stay true and stay in tune with your actual needs. And the biggest tip that I have for navigating planner launch and planner season is a pretty simple one, but it's to make a budget. I think it's so important to know how much do you realistically want to spend on these planners. Now, here's some insider information about the Erin Condren launch. Each year with the EC launch, if you buy a Life Planner, then you will get 2 20% off coupons once you receive your Life Planner. And I always say that means that you don't have to get all of your bundles and all of your accessories on launch day. Because 1, you'll be able to use your 20% off coupon, and 2, there will be sales later throughout the year. Another tip is that in this year's launch, that there is a lot of buzz around this planner right here, which is the new vertical A5 compact layout. But y'all, this planner doesn't start till July. Take some time to see how people who buy it are using it and see what feedback they have a month later. And if you like what you're hearing and seeing, then maybe you should buy it. If you are brand new to planning or starting to take planning serious, take time to experiment with different layouts. Or honestly, one of the things that I always suggest is take some time and just plan in a plain notebook for a week and see how you are already naturally planning. So if you're finding yourself being time-based, then you probably want an hourly planner. If you're finding yourself being more task-oriented, then maybe horizontal or vertical is in your future. But I think knowing how you naturally planned really helps inform how you'll plan in a planner as well. Woo! Y'all, that is what I have for you today. I need a sip of water. Launch week is a big deal, but the tips that we talked about here in today's video go beyond one brand's launch because you can use them every time that you are considering buying a new planner. Let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for launch? And what type of planner are you? I want to know that one. Stay tuned, y'all, because I'm going to have some more launch videos coming out here soon, including a deep dive into the A5 compact vertical layout, even more launch tips, and some things that you might not be expecting. As always, y'all, my name is Lauren here with Plan with Laur. Hopefully this helps you with your 2023 planner, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.